Yo, what's up? This is Mr. Fade, and you're listening to Attack of the Beats on IllMuzik.com, as usual. Also on IllMusicRadio.com, if that's your personal preference. But whatever, as long as you're here, you're listening to this shit. And I'm Mr. Fade, and I will be reviewing beats for all of you. So the concept is quite simple. If you're new to this shit, just go to the top. You'll see battles, Attack of the Beats, and go to upload, and just upload one beat. And after that, you won't be able to upload another beat until your beat's been reviewed. After that, it opens up again and all that stuff. So just send one beat, and then I'll check it out and put in the next show, hopefully, and we'll see what's up. So we'll get right to it. We got 5 beats this week. First up is, let's check this out here. All right, so first up we have D Beats with Smoke. Let's check it out. All right, and I'm back. Okay, so we just heard from D Beats with Smoke. Okay, now with this one, it's interesting because obviously it's some kind of concept beat or whatever, right? It's called Smoke. You want people to chill out to this shit or whatever. And, you start off with the snare and just the little drum hits here and there and stuff, and it sounded kind of dull, but I thought it would be great once you have, once the beat drops in, if it just drops right in, the full thing. But I didn't realize the whole beat was just going to be kind of like that or whatever, so it's a good concept because you're trying to give that vibe, right, in the beat, and that's good. It's very mellow, very laid back and stuff, and you have a little synth in the background. That's cool, but I would have added some kind of other synth on top, something a little stronger that really gives it a nice vibe, because that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to get a nice vibe going here for the people. So I would have put some kind of synth in there just to uplift the track a bit and give it some kind of substance, because even though it's good the way you did it, I could tell you that you put some thought into it. I just find that it just feels empty. The whole beat just feels empty and stuff. So add some kind of synth and stuff, and you should be good to go. And because the drum sounds itself, especially the snare, it sounds nice. And towards the end, you start bringing in the kick and all that. It's good, and of course the bass and all that. But I think it's just missing some kind of synth. Just something, some kind of string or something, just something to give the beat some kind of lift. That's all. All right, so who we got next here? Next up, we have Jay Fitz with In the Trap. Let's check it out.
Pay attention, this is a J Fitz production. Pay attention, this is a J Fitz production.
All right, and I'm back. Okay, so that was J Fitz with In the Trap. Okay, so hold on a second. Where are we? Losing track of myself here. What's going on here? Okay, yeah. Well, first of all, I mean, that beat is only 41 seconds long, so you got to send something in that's about, upwards to 2 minutes. No more than 2 minutes, but upwards to 2 minutes, because 41 seconds, I can't really do much with that. I don't know if it was a mistake on your part or whatever, but it was only towards the end of that 41 seconds where I could hear the actual beat, what you're trying to do and stuff. And it sounded good, so I can't really review too much of it, but like at the beginning, those keys that you had, I mean, they were good. It's just that I would have lowered the volume a bit because it's a little too much on the ear, I find. And that bass you had in, like that, I wouldn't have used that at all. But then when I heard the actual beat dropping in towards the end, that sounded good. I was like, okay, good bass line, the drums and everything, the drum rolls, it sounded good. But I can't really give too much information on it because I didn't hear much. I only heard a few seconds. So if you want, send that beat back in, and this time make sure it's the full one or whatever. But I did like what I heard at the end. So good job. All right, so next up, what do we have here? We got Silver Soprano with Silver Soprano. Let's check it out. Yo, so that was Silver Soprano with Silver Soprano. All right, so on this one, I'm really feeling this beat. I mean, this sounded like something I play at the gym, when I'm lifting some heavy ass weight. And this is really dope. I mean, I'm really feeling it. The vocals, the way you had that little snippet going and stuff. What I like is the way you brought everything together. You had your intro, your verse, your hook, all that shit. And I was really feeling the whole thing. I mean, the drums are nice, a little dry, but I mean, actually the snare, it'd be nice to hear a reverb on that. So put some kind of reverb on that snare, and let's see how that turns out, because that would just make it sound a lot better. Because you kind of hear the snare just kind of stop. It's a little dry, but add some reverb, see how that goes. The one thing though is the strings or the synth you have in the background. It sounded nice, and you know when that part goes like there's two parts where it goes dun, dun. Like the second one, keep that going, keep going up in pitch, because I was expecting that, you know, like that would really make it. How should I put it? Make it like inspirational, that kind of sound, like an inspirational sound, like something really uplifting or whatever, you know, like try that, because that's what I was expecting, and I think it would sound really dope like that. So anyway, give it a shot. But other than that, really dope beat, really feeling it, man. Good job. All right, so next up we have, who's this here? Sir Isaac Newton with Full. Let's check it out. And I'm back. All right, so that was Sir Isaac Newton with Full. Okay, so I think it's called Full. I don't know, man. I'm really screwed up today. Anyway, okay, so this beat, I'm really feeling it. It's nice. I mean, I love the piano, I love piano in general, so it was nice to hear this. Very smooth, almost jazzy. You got the lazy drum track, sounds nice. It's just like, it's not doing anything crazy. It's just there. It's good. I like the bass actually, because just sitting there, you don't even really notice it, but it's there. And for the piano though, it's a nice piano. It's the piano sound though, that's the problem, because I've been there a bunch of times where I find a nice piano sample, but it's lo-fi, it's muffled or whatever. It's very hard to bring it out. So you have a couple of choices. Either you try to use it as is, but is it really going to match the rest of your instruments, or I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but still, you try to level it out, try to make it the same as everything else. Or you could try to make the other instruments lo-fi. That's another option. But you could also try to brighten up the actual piano sample, because actually there used to be this plugin I used to use. I can't remember the name of it. It might have been from Isotope, I'm not sure. It was a brightener. It was something, I think it was just called Brightener or something like that. And it just brightens up the sound, and it did a good job of it. So try to find something like that, and then apply it to the piano and see how it sounds. The only drawback with that is that it makes the sound it really brightens it up, right? Since it's a sample, you're gonna hear a lot more hiss and this and that, So, but you could run that through some kind of compression after or whatever. So, but try that, because it'd be nice to hear the piano match everything else, but other than that, I like the beat itself, very smooth, head nodder, loving it. All right, so next up we have the last beat. It's from Venanamol. I don't know how to pronounce this, man. Venanamol O Productions with Motherfucker. Let's check it out. All right. Okay, so that was O Productions with Motherfucker. I really don't know how to pronounce that. I don't. I thought it was like Venom or something, but anyway, it's not. All right, so this beat, I like the production of this beat, but I think the main thing is the mixing, obviously. I mean, right away, the drums are very loud. The kick is distorted. I can hear it. And, my meter is going into the red there. And so I think the main thing is you just need to work on the mixing part. But the beat itself is great. I mean, it sounds like a nice head nodding beat perfect for an MC. Perfect for an MC. And the guitar sounds great. It's just like a simple head nodding, like this is like a freestyle beat pretty much. I mean, it's perfect for that. So, but it's just the mixing. Just the mixing that needs to be worked on. Once you level everything out, you'll be good to go, man. Good shit. Okay, so next up, that's it. That's it. Okay, so. All right, that's it for me. I'm Mr. Fade. This is Attack of the Beats on IllMuzik.com. And my favorite for this week, the winner is, drum roll please, Silver Soprano with Silver Soprano. Let's check it out.